So this is Pepper in her little free roam cage. You can see those. So she is in her little free range cage right now, and made out of a basket, which you can use as a cage. This is actually the minimum right here.
It can't be a little basket because they might climb out. But our hamster, even if you just leave
the door open, like we actually kept the door open one night because I forgot to shut it. She never got out. She's a good little girl. She knows.
And all she does is really play on her reel and go inside her house and stuff her cheeks.
The first step for taming is when you first get your hamster, leave him or her for 4 days to a week to settle in because they're in a new place. And the second step, after you do that, you'll want to take your hamster into the bathtub to actually like play with them in the bathtub. Like, you're gonna set some pillows and blankets in there, and then you're gonna play with your hamster and then try to handle them in there, like pick them up with your hands. If you're an experienced hamster owner, you're gonna want to like, if you want to, you can hold them a little higher. But if this is like your first hamster like mine, you're gonna want to put on some like gloves if you don't feel comfortable, and you're gonna want to hold them closer to the ground because they're not used to you yet, and you're gonna want to sorry, I'm just running out of words right now. You're going to want to seriously, you're gonna want to hold them closer to the ground just to be safe. If they jump out of your hands, they'll land on the pillows and blankets. And the third step would be
can I say 2 things?
Sure, Lainey wants to say 2 things.
And
another tip for like if your hamster is like another step not to do with your hamster. Lainey, take it away.
Don't put your fingers in front of their mouth because they'll think it's food and they'll try to bite you. And also, if they try to bite you or you think they're going to bite you, just give them a little blow to the face and then they'll walk away. And like with the fingers in front of their mouth, that happened to Jack because he was trying to pick her up and he bit her. She bit him and oh my gosh, I'm just like Jack. So, and she bit him, and it's more the scare of it, and it's
than the actual pain.
Yeah, it doesn't really hurt when just gives you a little like tap, and then it's done.
And there's a difference between a bite and a nibble. A bite is when it actually draws blood,
and a nibble is when. And a nibble
they're just testing for,
yeah,
like, if you're food or not. Like, are you food, are you not? Like, kind of like that.
But
and the
fourth
step to taming is actually going to be, you're actually going to try, like, taking your hamster, like, from their cage, like, open the door and, like, see if, like, you'll pick them up from there. But if you're actually having a hard time doing that, you can take their house and lift them up in it, and then like have them walk under your hands, or get like a little bottle, like a 2-liter bottle, and put it cut the top off of it. That's what I do for Pepper.
Yeah, because this is the house here.
This is the requested house I'd say to get for a hamster. It's pretty big, so it can fit Syrian hamsters, dwarf hamsters, on and on, winter whites.
Ours is a Syrian
black bear hamster.
And it's pretty big, and hamsters can fit through anything.
Yeah, because
it's just
they're like rats.
dresser.
Like they're rats. Like they can like put put their bones down to like squeeze through stuff, and like if you have like nothing to go under in your room, like kind of like mine, all I have is a dresser she can go under.
And
That would actually be like if she got out, like all she could go was under the dresser, so it wouldn't be that hard looking for her or him.
And big hamsters will like stay there and not really move. But if it's dwarf hamsters or like really small hamsters, you
Like-
won't find them.
You won't find them, yeah, because they're super fast. Yeah, and also another tip: if you want an active hamster, get a female like we got. But if you want like a hamster that just chills, stuff like that, get a male hamster because they don't really run around.
But if you want a male hamster, you're going to be expecting a lot of babies.
Well, that's if you get a male and a female.
Yeah.
Pepper, what are you doing over there? Are you eating? She's eating, isn't she?
He's a little stuffer McStufferson.
You're the cutest little girl in the world.
And there's another tip to see if it's hydrated or not. You just lift up their skin, and if it goes fast down, that means they're hydrated.
And if it slowly goes down, that means they're dehydrated. So that was my taming process with a couple of tips for new hamster owners. So that is pretty much
Everything.
it.